Let me show you something really quick. Before, 3.1% impressions click-through rate. After, 12%. Same video, same content, completely different thumbnail. That one change, that single thumbnail, literally doubled the performance of that exact same video. And the wildest part, I didn't design it. I didn't test it. I didn't even think about it. All I did was click one button. Welcome to the future of YouTube, where you'll never make a thumbnail again. Now, let's be honest. Thumbnails are the most hated part of being a YouTuber. You love filming, you love editing, you love the reaction when a video blows up, right? But thumbnails, well, that's where creativity goes to die. Because no matter how many tutorials you watch, no matter how much you tweak it, it always feels like guesswork. You spend hours in Photoshop or Canva, try to make something pop, you add shadows, move your face closer, adjust colors, maybe even oversaturate it just to see if it helps. Then you upload it and your CTR, your click-through rate, barely moves. It's exhausting, and it's not your fault really, it's the process. Because until now we've been using design tools for something they were never built for. Photoshop, for example, was made for photos. Canva was made for posters. But thumbnails, they're psychology, not design. They're about emotion, clarity, curiosity, not layers and filters. And that's exactly why Pixels 3.2 is such a game changer. It's not another design tool. At the heart of this update is something called the one-click fix. And it's exactly what it sounds like. You upload your thumbnail, click a button, and Pixels rebuilds it automatically. It doesn't just make it look better, it makes it perform better. It understands what's working and what's not, then applies changes that have been statistically proven to increase clicks. It improves your lighting, adjusts your focus, enhances contrast, adds emotion, and rebalances the entire composition to highlight what matters most. And the best part, it's not random. It's based on data, psychological triggers, and what actually makes people click in 2025 and so on. The link is literally on top of the description down below, so you can go and test it yourself. Pixels 3.2 is giving new users a 44% discount on annual plans. When you upload your thumbnail, it doesn't just guess if it's good. It actually analyzes it using something called the Pixel Score. Now, the Pixel Score breaks down your design across 5 different pillars: virality, clarity, idea, curiosity, and emotion. These aren't random buzzwords. These are the 5 core elements that make or break every single thumbnail on YouTube. Virality. Well, is your concept trend worthy? Does it tap into something people want to click right now? Clarity. Can someone instantly understand what's going on, even at a small size? Idea. Does your image tell a story, or does it just exist? Curiosity. Does it make you wonder what happens next? Emotion. Does it make you feel something before you even read the title? Every single successful thumbnail combines those 5 things. And now Pixels measures all of them for you, and instantly you get a report that explains what's strong, what's weak, and how to fix it. And if you don't want to read it, well, you just click the one-click fix and it does it for you. The before looked fine. The after looked like something you'd actually click on YouTube. And here's the best part. You can click on the Pixel Score again, and now the breakdown updates with the new numbers. You can literally see what changed and look at the score difference. And look at everything it says now, everything that is improved. It wasn't just luck, it was logic. That's when I realized this tool doesn't just fix your thumbnail, it teaches you design psychology. You go from average to optimized in literally one click. And here's what I love the most. Pixels doesn't trap you in its ecosystem. If you already make thumbnails somewhere else, like Photoshop or Canva or whatever, you can still use Pixels to optimize them. Now, I want you to think about how far we have come as creators. 5 years ago, thumbnails were all about bright colors, red arrows, and shocked faces. Now, they're about psychology, storytelling, emotion, and pattern recognition. The platforms have evolved, audiences have evolved, and now finally our tools have too. You can of course also recreate any thumbnail you want. So now let's try to recreate this thumbnail from this Mr. Beast video. So I'm going to open a new chat and I'm going to click on recreate. Now you can not only drag and drop any thumbnail right here, but you can also post directly a link to that YouTube video. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna copy the link and I'm going to paste it right here. Now on edits, I'm going to make it in a Minecraft style, for example, and then I'm going to click generate. Now as you can see, it perfectly recreated the same thumbnail but all in a Minecraft style, and it just looks insane. Like, it kept everything that was important and it just completely changed the style. And you can see that it gave us a really high score as well. For example, let's just read some of these. Let's see emotion. The intensity in their faces, the warm light, and the ruined setting create genuine emotional engagement. It feels alive and dramatic, like something epic it's about to unfold. What about clarity? Everything is readable at a glance. The lighting perfectly separates foreground and background, with the torch adding depth and focus. Each character's silhouette is distinct and expressive. What about the virality? The composition feels like a movie style, high contrast, heroic framing, and visual storytelling. This is just amazing. Here's something I want you to think about. The biggest creators on YouTube, the ones dominating your feed, they already analyze thumbnails scientifically. They have teams studying clicks behavior, emotional triggers, and visual trends. Pixels just made that level of insight available to everyone, basically. It's like compressing an entire creative department into one interface. You don't have to be a designer or a data scientist anymore. You just need to click one button. Now, of course, Pixels 3.2 has the prompt feature. Now let's click on the new chat just to make it a little cleaner. So you can basically create any thumbnail you want by starting with a prompt. You can even add your own persona. See, I just added myself here, so I can create any thumbnail I want with my face on it. And actually, I created the thumbnail for this video using Pixels 3.2 with this persona feature. But then you also have style, for example, and you can imitate any other style from another thumbnail. But now let's just write on the prompt 3 separate lines with the same person, text day 1, an old man in a blue shirt with a bad posture looking down. Day 45, same man with slightly better posture. Day 90, same man with best posture. Then I just click on generate and let's see what Pixels 3.2 gives us. Now, as you can see, it gives us this. It doesn't really have a high score. Let's click on it and see why. So the virality is pretty low. It says the message is clear, but the layout feels overly structured and sterile. The middle frame adds visual noise without serving a real purpose, creating an unnecessary pause in what should be an instantly readable before and after. It feels more like an instructional graphic than a strong YouTube hook. Now, it gave us a really good score for the clarity, which I can see that, and the idea is mid, and curiosity and emotion definitely are not that good. For emotion, it says it communicates improvement but not struggle on relief. A more direct contrast between pain and confidence will add energy and reliability, transforming the thumbnail from informative to inspirational. So you know what we're gonna do now? You guessed it, we're gonna click on one click fix and see what Pixels 3.2 will give us. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is so impressive. Like, look at this. I would definitely click on this, and this is easily popping out from all the other thumbnails. Now, as you can see, it always gives us also a title. Here it's how to fix your terrible posture in 90 days, which is good but not that good. And here it says how to fix your terrible posture, 5 habits. This is definitely something that I would click on immediately. Now, even the score, of course, is way higher. Every stat now is almost maxed out. Let's see. Now it says instantly eye-catching. The stark red versus green split creates a perfect visual metaphor for failure versus success, making the transformation feel both dramatic and satisfying. It communicates the entire message in a split second and feels engineered for mass appeal. This is so interesting. You actually learn a lot from this. This is so helpful. Let's click on idea, a clean modern take on the transformation format. By cutting out the unnecessary middle stage, it gets straight to the punchline, before versus after, and makes the change feels bigger and more impressive. I'm so impressed. I don't even know what to say. This is just great. Thank God I discovered this tool, because I will use this forever. It's such a huge time saver. Let's be real. Most of us started YouTube because we wanted to create. We wanted to express ourselves. We didn't sign up to become graphic designers. We didn't want to spend 3 hours debating which shade of red performs best. We wanted to make videos, to tell stories, to entertain, to share something with the world. Pixels 3.2 gives that freedom back. You film, you edit, you upload, and while you focus on your next idea, Pixels handles the thumbnails, the analytics, and the optimization behind the scenes. That is the dream setup. That's how creation should feel. Here's the best part. Pixels 3.2 is giving new users a 44% discount on annual plans. And by the way, you can find the link at the top of the description down below. You could literally take your least performing video right now, fix its thumbnail, and watch it get a second life, a second chance. Because when your CTR doubles, your video gets pushed again. That's how creators revive content. So, welcome to the future of content creation, where you'll never make a thumbnail again. I'm David Bombardo. Don't forget to subscribe to see more of this, and a huge thanks to Pixels for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you next time.